Hey guys, and welcome back to Offworld Trading Company as the Scavengers. Scavenger colony founded. Right, so if we go for Arcadia Planitia, we get a lot of income, which income can be really good because it helps you buy these engineers and stuff. And a silicon shipment, 20 income's pretty good. The electronics factory though. Chemical shipment, oh, we can get another extra claim. That extra claim, oh my god, if we can just stack up the claims, this can be so strong. Yep, this is a medium size with lake beds and no black market. Lake beds is like a... there's a lot more open, like empty space. There's no black market, which kinda neuters the scavenger a bit, because the scavenger gets access to the black market earlier. There's some water and some carbon. Silicon, some iron. I don't know who I'm against. Oh, he's a scavenger. Oh, there's a lot of water. I need to find some... What are you? Your water, there's a ton of water. Water's not even good. Right, that's us. This aluminium is so strong. And I'm probably going to grab that water as well. Actually, no, not that water. As long as you're quick enough, you can like cancel them like that. We've got that ton of aluminium, or aluminum rather. There's a geothermal vent there, but we can't do anything with it because we don't have a geothermal engineer yet. And this, we could do with some carbon, but I want to see if any better carbon pops up, because it's all one, so I don't mind if he gets it. Scavenger colony founded. What I'm probably going to do is just grab that carbon there, because we can change that into an aluminium. He was going for that as well. Looks to be you, bro. Oh no, he's not. He's going for this one. Oh no, he went for that one. Weird. Okay, so there's no more carbon in the map, so carbon is going to be one of those things that we're going to want to double down on, I think. Actually, let's grab this silicon. Indeed. Iron is going to be freaking stupid. So, let me just pause it. Let me cancel this. Because although we don't use iron, the little AI village uses iron. So it's always a good idea to get, if there's something super rare on the map like iron, for example, and we can get a nice little trifecta and have a ton of iron coming in. So what we want to do is we want to try and... So much water. Oh yes, give me an extra claim. Yes, please. And like I says, I don't mind, like I said in the last episode, I don't mind going into massive debt to get stuff like this, because I can then leverage that into more actual funds and then buy out his company quicker. Thank you very much for that. And what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to grab the other piece of iron. There's two pieces of iron up there, but I'm not bothered because this is going to give me a ton. Right, and what we want to do is get ourselves upgraded as soon as possible.
Have this done in a jiffy. I just need to locate some spare parts.
I have this done in a jiffy. Anyway, so we're going to have a ton of iron coming in. More aluminum than you could shake a bloody stick at. What? I don't know where that aluminum is. Oh, it's down there at his base. You know what? I'm taking that. You're not having any aluminum. That's it. Getting told. I think that's the only... Actually, yeah, that's the only free aluminum that's left on the map. So if I take that, I've got a freaking aluminum cartel. I just EMP'd my iron. Okay, they're only there to make me money. I need some more. I got underground nuked on the aluminum. They've done it again? Yes, of course there's going to be an aluminum shortage soon. There we go. And with me having the only aluminum supply, he's kind of screwed. Ridiculous. So much so that I'm actually going to wreck that and shove aluminum on it. Hopefully, I'll have enough time to sell the aluminum and buy some electronics for the upturn on the electronics as well. Nah, I'm not going to have time. Although we'll still be able to make a decent turn off of it. We didn't catch it at the pivot point. Uh-oh. We're gonna need to sell these before that surplus hits. And is it gonna hit 200? There we go. So now we're at 29 grand and we can almost buy him out straight away just by doing that for like a couple of seconds. It's ridiculous how strong that is. Do we need water? We've got water coming in, that's right. Do we need... I suppose we could probably do it with manufacturing some fuel. So I tend to go quite ham on fuel. Because with a lot of things, you find that... Be a shortage of water soon. Right, come on, get up to 9 grand and then just let me have it. 8 grand, I'm fine. I think it's like either 8 grand or 9 grand depending on what one the AI owns. Is that a water surplus soon? Water shortage soon? What's he got stuff coming from? He's got water coming in and carbon coming in, so let's steal all of that. Oh, he's selling some of his water. I know. He'll start using more water because he's just expanded. We're losing a lot of money on power right now. That's absolutely fine. I'm just stealing all of his junk. This is probably not making me any money. No, it's not, so let's turn it off. Alright, and let's buy him out. Boom! Quickest game ever, 6 minutes. You win. Continue. Right, let's get going. Beginning to think that I should probably try in a bit of a harder difficulty. So he says that we're thinking about doing electronics, even though we've not done much yet, because most of the games have been rather quick. Let's get the water pump and... Actually, no, let us not get the electronics factory. Let's just stick with the water pump. Oh my god, carbon scrubbing? 3 steel mill, silicon shipment, or carbon scrubbing. Carbon scrubbing is a patent that allows your things to pull carbon out of thin air. So I'm definitely going to get the electronics factory, because as soon as I get carbon scrubbing, I will be wrecking face. Not like I'm not already wrecking face, but let's do 2 missions this one. I'm not going to cut you off for 7 minutes. That last episode was a bit too short. Oh my god, so much silicon.
Low levels of carbon found.
Holy shizwiz. Let's just grab all of this carbon. Let's drop you there. Did I find any aluminum? Come on, expand, expand, expand. I want to see if there's any 3s here.
High levels of water found.
That was only 2s. Let's shove you there. Give me a water there. And oh, if this turns into being like high levels of aluminum, no, it's not. Can I grab a high silicon? Oh no, you settled on all the silicon. That's a bit rude.
Low levels of iron found.
Is there any silicon? Can we get any silicon?
Medium levels of iron found.
There's a ton of silicon on this map, but I would like a high silicon. Oh, there must be high water here. Yeah. Hell is this? Oh, alright, okay, it was my mouse. What are you? I've got 2 claims, but I don't want to mess with them just yet. One thing that I do want quite early doors is you, because you'll make me a lot of money on this map. No, there's hardly any silicon left, so let's go and grab this twofer that's sitting right on his base. And we got an absolute ton of carbon right now. Oh, he built his energy there. Free claim? Yeah, no bother. I'll spend 9 grand to get a free claim and get some aluminum. Why did I click that button? Yeah, sure, let's have aluminum on it. Iron's plentiful. Alright, that's everything getting built. We've got a ton of carbon for upgrading. Getting some silicon. Electronics factory straight off the bat will be fabulous. Aluminum, carbon, silicon. We've got all of them coming in. Silicon, carbon, aluminum. Love it. Got a ton of water as well. That's the black market online, so we'll find out what he's actually earning a decent chunk of cash off of. Probably be this thing. I'll just... Nah, if I get 3 grand, I could probably do with just buying some of his stocks quite early.
Not a problem.
But let's upgrade. Can we get some...
spare parts.
If we drop another carbon there... Carbon's not that expensive right now. Aluminum is, however. If we drop one there, we get 1.5. If we drop it there, we get 1.5. But if we drop it there and get 1.5, then that makes this thing even better. Let's grab some more aluminum. Let's grab another carbon. Let's actually get an electrolysis reactor. I'm going to shove it here so it makes this contiguous, so that we don't have to ship anything. It just pulls straight into my base. Yeah, that's a lot of aluminum we're getting right now. And a lot of carbon. I'm going to try and keep the prices at a decent rate. Carbon I'm not going to drop below 30. How much are you actually making? A negative 14. But if I shove an extra one beside him, once I get another claim, then we should be good. Now let's try and mutiny this. That's one of the perks about Scientific, is that they get their mutinies are a lot mutinies on them rather are a lot less effective. This is going to be so valuable for me. We've got a shortage on carbon, the one thing that we're getting an absolute F ton of. We could power surge his something. Some fruity water, yeah, don't mind if I do. Water's actually decently expensive right now, thanks. I say a free claim, it's not obviously not free, but I kind of take like debt. When you're spending debt, I kind of feel like that's free. It just feels free. Oh my god, the money. The money's worth of stuff we've got here. There we go, let's buy some of his shares. Just keeps our debt low. Actually, I bet that if I was to sell absolutely everything, I could just end this right now. Almost. What do I need? 9 grand. Oh god, control shift down. 9 grand. Job's a good one. Victory, you win. Of course I do. And that's just got carbon scrubbing, which is even more awesome. Look at that, we could get a geothermal. Geothermals are, I don't know, they're really expensive to build. We could go for another elemental quarry, which would be nice. We've got 100 bucks. We could get these 2 electronics factory and an elemental quarry. That sounds good. We're going to, because we've got carbon scrum, we're going to be blasting elemental electronics factories. Actually, I'm going to sell that and get the metal mine engineer, just to make our aluminum income a bit better. Electronics shipment, nanotech's pretty good. We'll probably go for electronics shipment though. That's a decent amount of money. 13 minutes. Oh, go on, Steejo. Do the next one. We'll see how quickly we can do this. Oh, feck. Right, so what I'm actually going to do, because this is a lot of people, it's going to take a bit longer. So I'm going to end the episode here. Unfortunately, I'm such a cock tease. Right, so, as always, guys, thanks a lot for watching. I've been Steejo. You've been awesome, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.